Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Good morning Mr. Fauzi Rahman. MPD is our lecturer in this course English for Business 3. Today I'm going to explain about the second excitement of English for Business 3. It is about a formal letter. Is a letter written in a polite and official style. It is usually used for school, business, or professional purposes. Okay, going to read the parts of a formal letter. For the first, sender's address. It shows the address of the person who writes the letter. For the second, tells when the letter is written. For the third, receiver's address. It shows the name and address of the person receiving the letter. For the fourth, subject. It explains the main purpose of the letter. For the fifth, greeting. We can say salutation. For example, dear sir or madam. It used to greet the receiver politely. For the sixth, opening paragraph. It introduces to the purpose of the letter. For the seventh, body paragraph. It gives detailed information or explanation. For the eighth, closing paragraph. Ends the letter politely and may include thanks or hopes. Okay, for the ninth, closing expression. For example, yours faithfully. It used before the signature. For the tenth, signature or name includes the writer's name. Okay, I'm going to explain about the characteristics of a formal letter. Formal letter uses polite and respectful language, clear and organized format, no slang or informal words, written for official purposes. Example of informal words: to avoid wanna, we can say or we can use want to. Okay, next, thanks a lot, we can use thank you. Okay, now I'm going to explain about one of the example of the formal letter. Okay, for the first, sender's address, we can see in this video Jalan Mawar number 12, Cirebon, West Java. The number 445123. This part tells the reader where the writer lives or comes from. It helps the receiver know the sender's contact information. Okay, for the second, about the date. In this formal letter, the date May 25, 2026. This shows the date when the letter was written. It is important for official documentation. For the third, receiver's address. The principal SMA Harapan Bangsa. This part shows who will receive the letter. In the example, the letter is sent to the school principal. For the fourth, about subject. You can see permission request for school event participation. The subject explain the main topic or purpose of the letter in a short sentence. for the fifth, about salutation, or we can say greeting. In this formal letter, dear sir or madam. This is a polite greeting used in formal letters before starting the main message. For the sixth, opening paragraph. Okay, you can see this writing. I am writing this letter to request permission. The opening paragraph explain the purpose of writing the letter. In this example, the writer asks permission to join an English debate competition. For the seventh, body language. This competition is an important opportunity. This section gives detailed information and reasons. The writer explains why the competition is important, what benefits it gives, and promises responsibility. Okay, for the eighth, closing paragraph. In this letter contains, I would be very grateful if you grant me permission. This part politely ends message and shows appreciation or hope. Okay, for the ninth, complimentary clause. Complimentary clause, this letter, yours faithfully. This is a polite closing, I think, expression commonly used in formal letter. For then, signature or name, it is my name, Eha Julaeha. This shows the identity of the writer. Okay, for the main purpose of the letter, the purpose of the letter is to ask permission officially from the principal to participate in an English debate competition. Okay, that's all for my presentation for this session. Thank you so much for your watching. I hope it can be useful for us, especially for me. Thank you so much for joining. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.